Shalom, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Israel Lighthouse. It is Hanukkah, and so we're sharing lots of light, obviously, for the Israel Lighthouse. Hanukkah and the Festival of Lights is a very, very special feast, and so we thought we would have some special guests come on and share little bits of light that we could share out into the world. So today we have Rabbi Yonadav Zar, obviously our good friend in Har Bracha. And so I have a question for you, Rabbi Yonadav. If you could share with us, what are the basic traditions and observances around Hanukkah, and what is their meaning for us today?
Okay, Hanukkah is very unique holiday
Hmm.
festival because it is not written on the Bible,
Hmm.
and it's only after, in the days of the Second Temple. Our Bible, our Tanakh, ends on the first days of the Second Temple. And one of the last occurrences of the Tanakh is Purim.
Hmm.
And we have phrase in the Talmud that Esther Sof Kol Hanisim. Esther is the end of all the miracles.
Hmm.
So Hanukkah represents the first holiday that is covered in natural history.
Hmm.
It's not about miracles. We used to talk about miracles, but they are covered. The most known miracle of Hanukkah is the little can of oil that supposed to be lighted only one day, and length it's lightning for 8 days until they brought new oil, new pure oil. But it was in the temple, in the holy. Almost no one see it. Only the priests that enter the holy. And all the wars, the fights of the Maccabeans, Yehuda and his brothers, were wins in natural ways. They made the plans and the effort how to defeat very big army and succeed. Not all the fights, but some of them.
Hmm.
And succeed to terminate some very big units of the Greeks, and then the Greeks came with bigger army and won and took Jerusalem again.
Hmm.
And we used to say that the kingdom came back to the Jews for more than 200 years, but it was not absolutely independent like we now independent.
Right.
It was more under the reign of the Greeks and later the Romans, but half independent.
Hmm.
The taxes and the government was of Jews and toward Jews to develop the Jewish settlement in the land. So we consider it as success.
Hmm.
But after the destruction of the Second Temple, all the achievements of the wars gone.
Mm.
And there were many festivals that we used to celebrate in the times of the Second Temple because of the wins of the Maccabeans. And we only keep celebrating Hanukkah. We canceled all of them after the destruction because they're gone. And we celebrate only Hanukkah now. And we say because of the candle,
Mm.
because of the mitzvah of the candlelight.
Mm.
And this mitzvah represents the spirit,
Mm.
the Torah study, that they succeed to pose very strong tradition of Torah study and observance that succeed to hold them in all the long exile of 2,000 years.
Mm.
So
Wow.
we celebrate Hanukkah as the win of the spirit
Mm.
that stayed even after the destruction of the temple, that
Mm.
allowed us to pass this exile and to be here again and
Mm.
to keep our identity
Mm.
even after 2,000 years in the exile. That is absolutely unique,
Mm.
um, um, unique uh, happening,
Mm.
unique.
So basically, you're
No
saying
one,
that the
yes,
like because Hellenism came in first, right, and tried to it wasn't an army first, right? First, it was just the Hellenistic ways trying to stop the observances, and so you're saying that the real miracle was that they held on so strong to those, and through the battles and those things for the observance is what gave them the strength to be able to go through 2,000 years of exile. And that really is the miracle, right? That they were able to receive that strength in their spirit to be strong enough. Wow. Yeah.
and in very fantastic
Hmm.
history, the 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 pagan Greek
Hmm.
reign accept the monotheism of Judaism through Christianity.
Hmm.
All this
Hmm.
big army and great culture bend in front of the high religion of the chosen people.
Hmm. Wow. Hmm. And then all the way through exile too, all of the the Jewish people being blessed and been able to stay strong through every single, what seemed like strong cultures, right? And armies and all kinds of things. And here, basically, the Jewish people only have the Torah, right? They're not able to have big jobs or make lots of money or do different things in a big way. They're persecuted, but they have the Spirit and the Torah. Wow, that's
That's
really.
right. So, so in Hanukkah, we light the candles
Mhm.
to represent the spirit,
Mm.
and we don't have mitzvah to eat great meals because it was about the spirit, not about the body.
Uh-huh.
But
Wow.
when we make meals
Mm.
and learn Torah and speak Torah studies in the meal, it becomes mitzvah because the
Mm.
focus is on the Torah and the spirit.
Mm. Wow. Wow. And I'm just thinking about, tying that into our modern day. I mean, in the Western culture, there's such a confusion about what's right and what's wrong, right? And as we can see, that's the testimony from the Maccabees is that they held on to what is right according to the Bible, right? And that gave them the strength to go forward. So that's definitely a message for our times, for sure. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Rabbi Yonadav, for sharing this light, and hope it goes forth out to the nations, and that people will receive that spirit and that strength of Maccabees and of Hanukkah and of the Torah and God's word, and that we would also receive that strength to go forward in bringing about the redemption. Thanks so much for
Thank you,
coming
Zach.
and sharing. Yep. Blessings to you. Hanukkah Sameach.
Hanukkah Sameach.